Oh, hang on a second. Let me turn this off. You might be wondering, why am I playing this kind of, I guess we'll call it music, to use the term loosely. The point is to show you this really interesting enclosure for an electronics project. This happens to be a project that somebody sent me. It's circuit bending what I assume is an old toy using some thumbtacks and a 9-volt battery. Kind of a fun thing. And what I like about it is that it's just in a pencil case, a modified pencil case. Sure beats just this pile of wires and everything loosely hanging out. And what I want to talk about today is making enclosures for your Arduino projects. Your first enclosure can be anything. This video is going to cover, what is an enclosure and what does it need to do, right? An enclosure just needs to house your project so it's not a pile of wires. Some of my favorite enclosures are the boxes that these companies send you their components in. This one happens to be from SparkFun. I get a lot from Adafruit, and not all companies do it. The Mousers and DigiKeys typically use just cardboard boxes that are oversized, but some of these are great. I mean, look at this box. If I had an Arduino and say even a breadboard, I could put that all inside this box. If I wanted to add some potentiometers, I could poke a couple holes in the box, mount them right to it, and I've got a pretty robust case right here. It works great. Another favorite thing with makers are these tins. Now, one thing you should know about tins, and I'm a big fan of them. This is one of my kits that I developed a long time ago, the Mintronics Mintduino. And the downside to these is that they are conductive. So don't forget to cut out some cardboard or line this with tape or foam or something, not conductive foam, so that your project doesn't get grounded out. You can use tin snips, you can drill holes in them. There's tons of mint-based or mint tin-based projects out there on the internet. And I really like these cases, but they're metal, so they're not always the best solution. One other thing that I like to show you, I did a project a little while ago where I was doing an environmental sensor that was out in the water. And I ended up using these. They're very affordable, they're waterproof, and what I liked about this one was when I did my project, my Arduino was powered with a solar panel that sat right underneath this cover, and I had it tied off and could float in the water, and I could receive power, waterproof. I could connect to the Wi-Fi network or cell phone network to send the data that I wanted to. So these are really handy too, and they're super cheap and come in all different sizes. So those are some options for really down and dirty, very quick. I've got to show my project to somebody and I don't want to hand them a pile of wires. I'd rather put it in a pencil case, or I'd rather put it in a mint tin, or one of my favorites actually, in a cardboard box.